sister got pregnant by my boyfriend, and he left her. But my parents blamed me for this, and sent me email with a PDF attachment titled Baby Expenses, totaling over $20,000. So I laughed in their face and told, Part 1. My name is Stella, and I've always been the responsible one. Growing up in a modest suburban home with my younger sister, Mia, I learned early on that life wasn't going to hand me anything on a silver platter. While Mia got new clothes and the latest phone models, I wore hand-me-downs and worked part-time jobs through high school to buy my own things. I remember when we were teenagers, Mia crashed our dad's car while joyriding with friends. Instead of punishing her, my parents bought her driving lessons, and eventually a used car of her own. When I asked why I never got a car despite maintaining perfect grades and working 2 jobs, Dad just shrugged. Mia needs more encouragement to stay on the right path. You're already doing fine. Another time, Mia ruined my prom dress the night before the dance by borrowing it without asking and spilling red wine all over it. My parents told me to be understanding and loaned me money for a last-minute replacement, money they later forgave Mia for but made me pay back in full. Despite everything, I pushed forward. I put myself through college while Mia dropped out after a semester, claiming it wasn't her thing. I landed a decent job at a marketing firm, rented a nice apartment, and eventually met Derek. Derek and I had been together for 2 years when Mia called me, crying about losing her job. I don't know what to do, Stell, she sobbed through the phone. They fired me for being late, but it wasn't even my fault. The bus was delayed, and my boss is a total jerk. I sighed, knowing the real story probably involved Mia's chronic irresponsibility. But she was still my sister. What do you need? I asked. Can I stay with you for a bit? Just until I find another job. My landlord's kicking me out at the end of the week. I glanced around the apartment I shared with Derek. It wasn't huge, but we had a pull-out couch in the living room. Let me talk to Derek, I said. Derek wasn't thrilled about the idea. He'd met Mia several times and found her self-centered and dramatic. It's just for a few weeks, I promised. She needs help getting back on her feet. So 2 months ago, Mia moved in, with 2 suitcases and endless drama. She sprawled her belongings all over our living room, used up my expensive shampoo, and made little effort to find a new job. I'm researching opportunities, she'd say, scrolling through social media on her phone. Derek tried to hide his annoyance, but I could see it in the tight lines around his mouth when he came home to find Mia watching TV, in her pajamas at 4 p.m. Last Tuesday started like any other day. I had an important client meeting at 2 p.m., but around noon, I felt a migraine coming on, blurred vision, nausea, the works. After taking medication that didn't help, I told my boss I needed to reschedule. Go home and rest, she said. We'll move the Roberts meeting to Thursday. I drove home, looking forward to a dark room and silence. But when I unlocked the door to my apartment, I heard strange noises coming from the bedroom. Thinking Mia might be sick or in trouble, I rushed down the hallway. The bedroom door was partially open. I pushed it wider, and froze. There, in my bed, were my sister and my boyfriend. Naked, together. Time seemed to stop. Derek saw me first, his eyes widening in shock. He shoved Mia away and grabbed for the sheet. Stella, this isn't I mean. Mia turned, and to my complete disbelief, she didn't even look ashamed. She just sat there, covering herself casually, as if I'd walked in on her watching TV. What the hell is this? My voice